Hi, I'm Lara Waldman, the Abundance Activator, and today I have a very powerful manifestation process that I want to share with you. This is a practice that I've used time and time again, and it's incredible how effective it is. And I really want to share this powerful tool with you today. It's very simple, but very powerful. I want you to think about what it is that you want to manifest, what it is that you want to experience, to have, to be your new reality. First, you want to get clear on what you want and fully claim what you want. That's really, really important. Now, a really great way to get clear on what you want is to look at what is not working. So I use pain as a portal to prosperity. I use things that aren't working and use the pain of that or the challenge of that to activate me and to make a different choice. So if there's something that is not working in my life or that's creating pain in my life, I look at that thing and then I get clear on what I actually want. What is the desired result? The opposite, right? The opposite of the challenge, the opposite of the pain, and start to hold the intention from that. So most of the things I have manifested and created in my life have come from pain, have come from challenge, have come from failure, have come from setback. You will experience all of these things time and time again. So failure is part of the journey. Please know that pain is part of being a human being. But we can use these difficult challenges to biohack, to help you get clear on what you actually want. So here is the practice. Are you ready for something very powerful, but very simple? So you want to take the thing that you want, the desired result. That could be a physical thing, an experience, a state of being, how you want to be feeling. Take that thing and put it in front of you. What we want to do is flood your love into the thing that you want to create. Flood your consciousness, your energy, your focus into what you want. This is a very, very powerful practice. And it's tapping into your conscious creator self, the part of you that knows how to create. The challenge is that this aspect of the self can get shut down when you experience a pain, a setback, challenge, all the difficult things that life brings. And there's a tendency to clamp down, to go into fight, flight, freeze mode, to withdraw, to pull away from, to self-abandon, or the opposite, where we go into push or force or trying to make things happen. All of this creates tension in the body, and we start creating from ego rather than from a much deeper, richer, and far more relaxing place. So we need to release the reaction. So my steps to money manifestation mastery is step 1, to relax, and step 2, to release. We need to relax and release, get out of the way to allow the floodgates of your creative power to come through. So first, witness how you are responding, how you are reacting, how you are feeling about this thing that you want to create. What is your relationship with it? How are you interacting with it? What do you believe about it? Witness your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings. Look at it. How are you interacting with it? What is your relationship with it? So you want to see what you're doing, because a lot of this is happening unconsciously. Most of our behavior and the action that we take or the action that we don't take comes from unconscious behavioral patterns. So you want to bring consciousness to what's going on. So when you've made that bold decision and you claimed what you want, you then want to look at it, be with it, and start to get clear on how you are reacting with the thing that you want, right? The thoughts, the beliefs, the emotions. And then from there, we want to tap into your creative power. There's some different ways that you can do this, but one way is to imagine flooding your love into it, your love. And this is a full body experience. You want your full essence, your full energy to be coming through you into the thing that you want to create. Notice the difference between flooding love onto something versus the contraction that happens through a reaction. So we are pouring your love, which is pouring your consciousness, and very simply putting your focus on what you want. So you can look at it from a very energetic, spiritual point of view, or you can look at it from a very grounded, practical point of view. All roads lead to creating what you want. So you want to put your intention somewhere in front of you. I remember when I was having cash flow issues and I went to a lot of contraction around that. I would take my bank statements, put them somewhere in my room, and flood love into it. Sometimes put a crystal on it, I'd cleanse it, clear any negative energy, but which was really any fear, any anxiety, any stress, and start to flood my consciousness into it, flood love into it. Imagine money flowing into it, and do that every day. I'd sit with it intentionally. So think about what you want to create. You can write it down on a piece of paper. You can have a picture of it. And you want to put your attention, your focus into the thing that you want, ideally every day. It doesn't need to be for a long period of time, but it just needs your focus and your attention. And it's how you interact with it. So I want you to imagine flooding love into it, giving it energy, giving it life force, bringing your consciousness to it. And there's a very powerful energetic exchange that happens there. But again, if we're going to ground it into something not so energetic or not so spiritual, is putting your focus on what you want rather than pulling away from what you want or avoiding what you want or fighting with what you want. We're putting your focus on it, relaxing your body, releasing stress and tension, releasing that fight, flight, freeze, fawn response. And we're flooding consciousness into it. Tapping into your conscious creator self. Tapping in to this incredible power that lies within. And showing up to that thing, ideally every day. Doesn't need to be for a long period of time, maybe just for a few moments. Give it your love, give it your attention. And we know that when we give our love and attention to things, that's when they grow, that's when they thrive, right? That's when they blossom. And when you're in that state of relaxation, of generosity, right? Your heart is open, your body's open, you're relaxing into life. You start to get ideas, you start to get insights, right? And from there, you want to start taking aligned action. Right? What is the next step aligned action towards what you want? You will have to take action as part of the manifestation process. I'm assuming you're an action taker already, but there's so much power in this state of being, the energetics behind the action that you're taking. And this is where it's lots of fun. We can do lots of powerful play and also helps you to be more relaxed and to enjoy the creation process more. So your job is to get really clear on what you want. You can take a painful or challenging situation and flip it. What's the opposite of that challenge, of that pain that you want to experience? And then you can create a little altar or create a little space where you're going to be tuning in and tapping into that thing you want every day. And you're going to be flooding your love into that thing. You're giving it your life force. You're giving it your energy. You're bringing your creative consciousness towards that thing. And we're starting to focus on what you want. This is so, so powerful. And then in time, when you can get behind it and get in flow with it, you start taking aligned action that comes from that heart, that comes from the soul, that comes from this inner wisdom. And then this is when we start to powerfully create. Now, please be aware There are going to be things you need to release, that you need to let go of, old thoughts, old beliefs, old patterns, old ways of being. Some things take time. Some of the best things in life take time to grow. So please be patient. Yes, some things can magically and powerfully manifest very fast. And I see that all the time with my clients, and I've experienced myself, but some things take time. So how committed are you to this thing that you want? Will you allow it to take weeks, months, years? Some things will take years to grow and build. So how committed are you? Are you in this for the short, fast food game, or are you in it for the long game, the slow cooked love meal, right? We need to think bigger. We need to think longer term and know that this is very, very powerful work. Some things will be here fast. Some things will take time. And it all has value. So I would love to know, I would love to hear, what are you focusing on creating? Put it in the comments below. It's very powerful to make your intentions visible. I'm claiming it. I'm choosing it. Here it is. Please share it with me. I would love to know. I would love to hear. And I'm flooding all of my love, all of my energy towards your greatest and deepest desires. Thank you for joining us for today's conversation, sharing my very powerful manifestation tool with you today. I would love to know how you found it. If you enjoyed today's content, please like this video and make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I share weekly tools, processes, activations, meditations, masterclasses to support you with creating everything that your heart desires.